If you want to lose weight, don't hire a personal trainer. I made this small tweak and I immediately shed 20 pounds. So in this video, I'm going to share with you why you too may not need a personal trainer to lose weight. Whenever I get a trainer, I don't lose weight. No matter how many times I tell someone this, they never believe it. They're like, oh, you're just not doing the exercises right, or you're eating too much, or whatever. But y'all, it literally never fails. Every time I get a trainer, I do not lose weight. I tighten up, but I don't lose weight. It had gotten to a point where I was like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I lose weight with a trainer? I'm spending this extra money, I'm taking this extra time, and it's not getting me anywhere, and it's just really frustrating. So if you're someone who has gone through that, you may really need to listen to this, because before I heard someone else talk about this, I thought I was completely crazy. Once I came to the terms with the fact that I know my body better than anyone on this earth and started making changes to affect my body in the way that it performs, in the way that it responds the best, in the way I want it to and how I want to look. Once I started doing that, it was so easy for me to start losing weight. So I'm going to share with you guys the basic reasons of why you may not need a personal trainer. So let's go. Okay, number one reason is that they only focus on workouts. We all know that weight loss is 80% diet and 20% fitness. If you want to lose weight, you could actually lose weight without ever stepping foot in the gym, technically. But 80% of your weight loss is through diet. A trainer is only going to address the 20% portion. So if you've got a trainer and they're doing what they think is best for you in terms of your workouts, number one, if you're not eating correctly, then you still won't lose weight. Number two, they're only addressing the workouts. You could even still be eating clean and tightening up and toning up. But if they're doing workouts that are counteracting your actual goals, which for me is always to lose weight, I found that with trainers, my body type is, I think it's called a mesomorph. I'll correct that if I'm wrong, but I have the kind of body type where I gain muscle super easy. And any trainer you ever talk to, they will be like, do not be afraid to lift. As a woman, you're not going to bulk up. You're not going to do this and that. Every single trainer I've had, I bulk up. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a freak of nature. I gain muscle so easily. Y'all, it's crazy. I don't even have to do strength training every week. I could just do strength training once a week or every couple weeks or once a month. And my muscles look like I have been doing an Ironman. So I'm not one of those people who needs a trainer to sit there and make me lift all these weights, because it really is counterproductive to what I am trying to achieve. So my first point is a fitness trainer is only going to address 20% of what is needed to lose weight. Second reason is because with personal trainers, a lot of them will give you a meal plan. The thing with a personal trainer's meal plan is that it usually tends to be extremely restrictive and hard to sustain. No one can, eat off of a piece of paper the rest of their lives. No one can eat a half a cup of brown rice and broccoli and 3 ounces of grilled chicken breast for every meal and the rest of their life. Life happens. You're going to go to events. You're going to have days where you're on your period and you just want some chocolate or whatever. And what I found that using those super restrictive nutrition plans given by a trainer have not worked for me. In fact, it's counterproductive to my diet because I'm spending so much time restricting myself that there are days where I just want to go crazy. I remember one time I was training really hard for an audition and I got so hungry to the point where one day I ordered a pizza and I sat down and I ate the whole thing, the entire thing, which is crazy to me. And I noticed that when I have a much more sustainable diet, a more sustainable plan of eating, I actually lose weight easier. Also, when it comes to working out with a trainer, doing a lot of weights and things like that, like I said, I gain muscle really easily. I get so hungry if I work out a lot, almost so hungry to the point where I'm eating back the calories that I burned. And trust me, like, I know all the tricks of the trade for like appetite suppression, foods that help, eating enough fiber, drinking enough water. Like, I know all the tricks of the trade. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking at using a trainer versus not using a trainer, my level of appetite is just much more balanced than working out with a trainer and doing tons of weights and working out a ton. And I lose weight more. Those are kind of the first set of reasons why you shouldn't hire a trainer. Next reason is you become too dependent on your trainer to reach your goals. Now, one of the main reasons that people get trainers is because it helps to motivate them and it almost forces them to work out and it pushes them and they need that push. I am not someone who needs that push. I'm very disciplined when it comes to working out. Once I get in a routine, I love working out and I have no problem doing a workout myself, staying on top of myself. Some people need this motivation, and why I think that is detrimental is because whenever you do stop working with a trainer, you're not going to have that push. You're not going to have that motivation. Again, that's not going to be sustainable in the long run. Now, if you got it, it ain't tricking if you got it. If you can afford to every single workout you do it with a trainer for the rest of your life, by all means, go for it. I'm not one of those people, and I know a lot of people aren't. So there will be some point where you either aren't working with a trainer as much, you can't afford to work with a trainer, or you're not going to be working with them for every single workout. You have to learn how to build up that stamina, that motivation. There's going to be days when you feel tired and you don't feel like working out, but you have to get it in your mind that, this is important and you're going to show up for yourself anyway, and you motivate yourself. And if you can do that, you will be able to stay in shape the rest of your life. Now, working with a trainer, again, it can be a handicap for a lot of people because that may help you and motivate you for the moment while you're working with a trainer. But long term, if you are dependent on that trainer to reach your goals, you are not going to be able to sustain weight loss or your fitness goals on your own. Another reason you don't need to hire a trainer is because working out on your own gives you a lot more control and flexibility. This is a lot more sustainable as well. When you work with a trainer, you're pretty much cornered into certain days and times and slots when they can train you. If you are not dependent upon a trainer to work out, you can work out whenever you want, however much you want, any time of the day. I love being able to just, on my lunch break, I work from home, so a lot of times on my lunch break, I will go outside and walk 3 miles in my subdivision just to get my blood flowing and get moving. If I was working out with a trainer, I'd have to make sure I was doing it at their time. Times I have worked out with a trainer, it's times when I could have been using that time to do other things. And the way that my work works is that every day isn't the same for me. There may be something that comes up with a loan or a closing, and I've had it happen before where something comes up with a closing and I have to miss a training session because at the end of the day, I have to work to live and eat, and that becomes a priority over that. So all that to say that hiring a personal trainer, it can be flexible, but it's much more flexible if you're able to choose when you work out and how often you want to work out. Next, not hiring a personal trainer can save you money. This is an obvious one, especially now when we're in a season of economic downturn, and some would even say in a season of economic recession. The pandemic caused a lot of this, inflation, shortage of supplies. Things are a lot more expensive now. Things are tighter. Wages aren't going up to match the inflation. So a lot of people have financial strain on them right now. It's tight for a lot of families, a lot of people. Having a personal trainer is not always conducive to your budget. You guys know I'm big on financial literacy, financial responsibility, and it's not responsible if you're having to shell out all this money for a personal trainer, but you can't pay your light bill, or you can't afford to live, or you can't afford to eat or treat yourself every now and then. That's just not a way to live life. It's not sustainable. So not hiring a personal trainer can actually save you a lot of money, and That money that you save, you can actually put towards getting out of debt, or even it could still be health related. You can put that towards other things to help you reach your goals. A gym membership, buying healthier food, organic food, supplements, exercise equipment you can use at home. All of these things can still be used to help you achieve your goals. It doesn't have to be through working with an expensive trainer and constantly shelling out money. So to sum it all up, by not having a trainer, you can focus equally on your diet and workouts, and also not be reliant on anyone to reach your goal. By not relying on anyone else and being completely responsible for reaching your own goals, you ultimately have a much better prospect of reaching your health and fitness goals in the long run and sustaining them without a personal trainer. So yeah, those are my reasons of why you don't need to hire a personal trainer to lose weight. Again, this is just my experience. You may use a personal trainer, you may feel like it's integral and convenient and helpful for you, but it's not for everyone, and that is okay. I'm one of those people, and I know it goes against like diet culture and wellness culture, but look, on this channel, this is me just being honest and raw and real with y'all. I'm not a trainer, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm sharing with you what works for me and what has worked, and I can tell you that the times that I've stopped working with a trainer, my body instantly starts shedding weight because it's not under so much stress, under so much restriction. Workouts are more fun, and that is just what has worked best for me. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Please comment down below, do you have a trainer or not? And if so, why do you or don't you? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.